As Tom stepped out of the teleportation booth, he stumbled and almost fell on his face. The familiar sensation of disorientation washed over him, a constant companion to the instant traveling experience. He took a deep breath, letting the dizziness pass, and looked around. The spacious terminal buzzed with activity, humans and humanoid aliens rushing to and fro. Tom's eyes scanned the crowd, searching for his contact. A tall, slender figure with iridescent blue skin and large, almond-shaped eyes caught his attention. She wore a stylishly functional jumpsuit, adorned with cryptic insignia that seemed to shift and shimmer in the light. Their gazes met, and the alien approached Tom, her long strides effortlessly closing the distance. "Mr. Harris," she said, her voice like a gentle breeze on a summer day. "Welcome to Xeridia-IV. I am Ambassador Zorvith." Tom's hand was enveloped in a firm, cool grasp as they exchanged a brief, formal handshake. "Ambassador, it's a pleasure." He tried to sound suave, despite the teleportation lag still affecting his motor skills. Zorvith's eyes crinkled at the corners as she smiled. "The pleasure is mine, Mr. Harris. I trust your journey was uneventful." Tom nodded, still getting his bearings. "Smooth ride. Thanks for asking." "Excellent. Then let us proceed to the main objective of your visit." Zorvith turned, and Tom followed her through the bustling terminal, his senses still adjusting to the new surroundings. As they walked, the ambassador spoke in a hushed tone, her words barely audible over the background din. "We have a situation, Mr. Harris, a situation that requires your unique expertise." Tom's curiosity was piqued, and he leaned in, his ears straining to catch every word. "What kind of situation?" Zorvith's gaze darted around the terminal, as if searching for potential eavesdroppers. "A reality anomaly," she whispered, "a localized distortion in the space-time continuum. We've attempted to contain it, but our efforts have been insufficient." Tom's eyes widened as the implications sunk in. A reality anomaly? He was a troubleshooter, not a miracle worker. Still, his curiosity got the better of him. "Tell me more." Zorvith nodded, leading Tom through a series of interconnected tubes and walkways, eventually arriving at a sleek, silver bullet of a vehicle. The ambassador slid into the driver's seat, and Tom followed, buckling himself in as the vehicle shot forward with a quiet whoosh. As they sped through Xeridia-IV's urban jungle, Zorvith explained that the anomaly had appeared 2 standard weeks ago, manifesting as a strange, shimmering aura in the heart of the city. Initially, it was dismissed as a prank or a malfunction, but as the days passed, the anomaly grew in power and scope. Now, it threatened to destabilize the entire planet's fabric of reality. Tom listened intently, his mind racing with the possibilities. He'd faced bizarre phenomena before, but this was something else entirely. The vehicle slowed, and Tom caught his first glimpse of the anomaly. A pulsating, rainbow-hued glow that seemed to be pulling the very fabric of reality into its maw. His gut tightened as he realized the enormity of the task ahead. This was no ordinary problem, and Tom Harris was about to find himself in way over his head. As the vehicle halted, Tom's eyes remained fixed on the anomaly, mesmerized by its hypnotic dance of colors. The air around it shimmered, as if reality itself was bending to accommodate the distortion. Zorvith's voice broke the spell, her words laced with a hint of urgency. "We've set up a temporary command center nearby. Our team has been attempting to analyze the anomaly, but we need your unconventional expertise to crack the code." Tom nodded, his mind already racing with theories and possibilities. He followed Zorvith to the command center, a makeshift hub of activity filled with technicians, scientists, and equipment. The air was thick with the smell of burned coffee and ozone. The team leader, a gruff, no-nonsense woman named Dr. Patel, greeted Tom with a firm handshake. "Glad you're here, Harris. We've been running simulations, but this thing's got us stumped." Tom's gaze swept the command center, taking in the banks of screens, cables, and humming machinery. "What VE you tried so far?" Dr. Patel launched into a rapid-fire summary of their attempts to contain the anomaly, from exotic matter injections to resonant frequency disruptions. Tom listened intently, his eyes darting between the screens and the anomaly itself, which continued to pulse and swirl with an otherworldly energy. As Dr. Patel finished her report, Tom's attention snagged on a peculiar reading scrolling across one of the screens. "What's this?" "The alpha wave fluctuation pattern." Dr. Patel's expression turned grim. "That's the weird part. It's almost harmonizing with the anomaly. We think it might be some kind of resonance feedback loop." Tom's eyes narrowed, a spark of inspiration igniting in his mind. "I think I see where this is going. You're telling me the anomaly is communicating with us?" The room fell silent, the only sound the soft hum of the equipment and the distant thrum of the anomaly. Dr. Patel's eyes widened, a mix of fascination and trepidation. "That's exactly what we're afraid of, Harris. The anomaly might be trying to tell us something, but we don't know what or how to respond." Tom's mind was already racing ahead, possibilities and theories colliding in a whirlwind of conjecture. He turned to Zorvith, his eyes locking onto hers. "Ambassador, I need to get inside that anomaly. I need to talk to it." Zorvith's expression turned skeptical, but a flicker of curiosity danced in her eyes. "You think that's possible, Mr. Harris?" Tom nodded, a thrill of excitement building in his chest. "I've dealt with sentient AI, Ambassador. I've negotiated with rogue meteors. This is just another puzzle, a language to decipher. I can do this." Dr. Patel cleared her throat, her voice laced with a hint of skepticism. "Harris, you're not thinking of going in there without a containment suit, are you?" Tom's grin was pure, unadulterated madness. "Containment suit? Ah, I'll go in there buck naked if that's what it takes. This anomaly wants to talk? Fine, I'll listen." As the room erupted into a chorus of protests and warnings, Tom tuned them out, his focus narrowing to the swirling colors of the anomaly. He felt the thrum of its energy, the siren call of the unknown beckoning him closer. With a deep breath, Tom Harris stepped forward into the heart of the mystery. The air around him seemed to thicken, the colors of the anomaly deepening to a rich, velvety purple. Tom's senses swam, as if he were being pulled through a vortex of perception. The voices of the command center team, the warning beeps of the equipment, all faded into a distant background hum. Ahead, the anomaly pulsed, a kaleidoscope of light and sound that seemed to be drawing him in. Tom's feet moved of their own accord, his body drawn to the shimmering heart of the distortion. He felt no fear, only an insatiable curiosity driving him forward. A step, another, and another, the distance between Tom and the anomaly dwindled. The air crackled with energy, the very fabric of reality seeming to bend and warp around him. The colors of the anomaly danced closer, their rhythm hypnotic, mesmerizing. And then, suddenly, Tom was inside. The world around him dissolved, replaced by a realm of pure, shimmering light. Tom's senses reeled, struggling to comprehend the sheer scale of the anomaly's power. A voice, impossible to describe, spoke directly to his mind, its words like starlight on the surface of a still pond. "Greetings, Tom Harris. I am the Harmonizer. I have awaited your arrival." Tom's thoughts stumbled, the sheer implications of the anomaly's words threatening to overwhelm him. He took a deep breath, focusing on the simplicity of the moment. "Greetings, Harmonizer," he replied, his mental voice steady. "I've come to listen. What do you want to say?"